Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building an apartment that I don't know what I'm going to call. But it's a small apartment, it's a Needs TLC apartment, and it's got like kind of like an eclectic kind of feel, but it has a bunch of colors and it has some layered rugs, but that's about all of the distinguishing features of this apartment, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call it yet, but you'll see because you clicked on the video and so it already has a title. So that's fun. But last night, I realized that I had a big decision that I needed to make, which it's not like that big of a decision to you, but to me, it's a big decision. So I've talked about this before, but I was a competitive cheerleader for 6 years, for when I was 8 to 14. And then at the beginning of last year, I decided, well, I wasn't the one who decided. My parents decided that I was going to have to choose if I wanted to do high school cheer or if I wanted to keep doing competitive cheer. And so they thought it would be a better idea to do high school cheer. And so I didn't really like that decision because I was still like, I don't know. But obviously there's due dates for all of these things that need to like be decided. So they kind of decided it's not the only thing that went into like the decision to do it. But now my parents have been like, okay, well you can choose this time. But now I'm just like, I don't know what to choose because of course I did competitive cheerleading for 6 years. It was the biggest part of my life for all of those 6 years. It's like my entire life at that point. That's all I did. I spent time on that in school and that was it. But then I started high school cheer and I like it, yes, but I was very self-conscious in front of like the entire school body. School? Yeah, is that what the word is? I don't know. But I was very self-conscious and my anxiety went up very far. But also, it made me feel good to have a group of students in the school that I was very much aware that didn't hate me. Because as an unpopular kid, this is probably not an opinion for everybody, but as an unpopular kid, I had the feeling that all of the popular kids hated me, which it may be, but I didn't, like, it made me less think, like, okay, I'm, like, stumbling over my words. So I think that less now because these people we've talked and we're like part of like a team, but like I'm just not sure. But like I figured this out last night right before I was going to go to bed, and so I was very stressed, and I was like, okay, now I'm not sleeping anymore, which just happens a lot because that's the time where I'm calming down, ready to go to bed. I don't have anything to like keep my mind off of it, and so these thoughts come to me, and so I thought of this, and I was like, oh no, I have to make this decision because it's January, but tryouts are in beginning of April for high school cheer, and I think beginning of June for competitive cheer. So if I don't try out for high school cheer and then I decide I don't want to do competitive cheer again, then I've got neither, and then I'm not going to do literally anything other than play Sims that entire year, and it's my sophomore year, so it's not that horrible. But I guess I'll have homework to preoccupy me, I guess. But other than that, I just don't know what to do. But I'm just like, I want to do both is my issue. But I know I don't have time or like the space in my life to do that because I know that I'm going to get more homework. And competitive cheer, I had to practice 2 to 3 times a week for like 2 to 3 hours each time, and then competitions that I had like once at least a month, and sometimes there were 2 day competitions, and it just took up a very big amount of time in my life. But I really loved it. I very much enjoyed it. I met some of my best friends in cheer. Like I met 2 of my friends in school, and 3 of them at cheer. So like most of my friends are cheerleaders, and so it's just a big thing. I actually have like 12 photos in my bedroom, that are of me doing cheer, because like I have like an entire wall of just medals they're participation medals basically, because first, second, third, and fourth place all got medals, and then first place got trophies that we didn't get to keep, but I've got like those all over the where those everywhere. I have like thousands, not thousands, like maybe 70 t-shirts from competitions, because like you collect things, and yeah, well, they weren't my choice to collect them because everyone would be like, yeah, let's go get a t-shirt, and they're like $5, so I would have like a bunch of these t-shirts that I folded into a drawer, actually recently, like 3 days ago, but but like that's a big thing. And the only thing that I've done for high school cheer that's actually in my room is this backpack that I have to carry around with all my stuff around in it. So I'm not sure. But also a big thing is that I don't know if I love high school cheer enough to do it again, because I know this year was wacky and everything was different. Like, we didn't get full on uniforms or anything. We are only going to 4 of the 18 basketball games. But I just don't know if I want to try it again or if I want to go back to what I did, because I am very bad at making decisions. I've always been bad at making decisions, especially like this big of decisions. Like when I quit soccer to do cheer, that decision was huge. I did enjoy doing cheer though, so I guess I'm still like a bit like, why'd I quit soccer? But I definitely enjoyed cheer much more than I did soccer, and so I just don't know, because I did soccer for 5 years and I did cheer for 6 years, and now I'm just like, and I did it for 1 year, and now I kind of want to quit. So it's just really, I just not good at making decisions. And obviously it happened right before bed. And I said that I couldn't sleep, but I was thinking about it for literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours last night. And so I didn't sleep at all. And then I woke up at like 2 a.m. and then I didn't get back to bed until 3 a.m. Wasn't thinking about that during that time, but still didn't sleep well at all. And so it was really fun. Just these things happen all the time. But we're getting to the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed my rant about cheer. But subscribe if you stayed to the end of the video or like my video. But it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!